Into another edition of Crime Time with DutyRon, retired New York City Police Detective with 20 years of law enforcement. And guys, if you like all things true crime related from a police perspective, please hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you won't miss anything DutyRon. Guys, I want to say a special thank you to my Patreon supporters, my channel members, and everybody who positively interacts in this community. You guys are what makes this place great. The live show we did last night with Ed Wallace, the retired crime scene investigator from New York City Police Department, that was a great show because it was so informative and it answered a lot of our questions. So I want to say thank you to my moderators and the people who keep everything civil in these chats. It's really, really unbelievably awesome that you guys are here. And just by a show of hands, if you guys could let me know how many of you enjoyed last night interactive live stream that we did with crime scene and evidence collection for Gabby Petito. A lot of people are piling in. I want to just wait until a couple people come in. Also, just let me know if the audio is good. I'm using this little mic. That's plugged into my ear. I'm hoping that that is okay for you guys. I hope you guys can hear it good. Let me just look at the chat real quick. Hold on a second. All right, great. Audio is good. All right, that's all I wanted to hear. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, let's dive into tomorrow night. Okay, so around this time tomorrow, 9:30 Eastern time, I'm going to have. We're going to do a breakdown of what entails in the autopsy, not just for Gabby Petito, but just autopsies in general. What is done? What do they look for? I'm going to have a legal medical death investigator, Barbara Butcher. She spent over 25 years in the New York City Medical Examiner's office. As a matter of fact, she was the chief of staff in the New York City Medical Examiner's office. And she was also in charge of collecting DNA evidence at the World Trade Center attack in 2001. And she was instrumental in the identification of DNA, not actually collecting it, but actually the DNA identification for loved ones. So kudos to Barbara. We're going to have her on tomorrow night as a guest with us. And I'm hoping that each and every one of you can join that live interactive live stream that we're going to do tomorrow, because in addition to Barbara, because everybody was so happy with Ed Wallace, the retired New York City police detective from Crime Scene, he agreed to come back again tomorrow night. And the great part about Ed Wallace is that he and Crime Scene is the Crime Scene unit who collects the evidence, and then they hand it over to the medical examiner's office for forensics evaluation. So Barbara and Ed worked together. So they were working together for a long time, and they know each other. So it's going to be interesting to have her on with us tomorrow night, and also to have Ed. That combined team is just going to be amazing. So let me just get this right. Hold on, guys. There we go. I think I got it right. All right. By a show of hands, just by putting a hands up or a number 1 in the chat, let me know if you can make that live stream tomorrow night. Just let me know how many people I could expect, how many is going to be able to make it. I know my UK viewers, it's going to be a little too late for them, but you guys who watch the replay, it's awesome. Hello, Diane B. Hello, Dawn Marie. Thank you, Princess Michelle. Thank you, guys. I didn't have access to slow the chat down. Boomer Sooner, baby. Thank you, JR. 9:30 Eastern. 9:30 Eastern is going to be the time. For those of you who want to watch the John Walsh special, that's going to be coming on at 10 o'clock. So that's coming up in about 15 minutes. I will make sure I end this live stream so you guys can go over it. It's on the ID network. My cable company, it's channel 171, and that's Altice cable, Optimum, Cablevision, whatever you want to call it. It's Altice is my cable network. So it's channel 171. That's going to be the John Walsh special on Gabby Petito. But again, for those of you who are coming in late, I just want to let you know tomorrow night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, that's Eastern Standard Time, we are going to have a retired New York City Chief of Staff from the New York City Medical Examiner's Office, Barbara Butcher. She is a legal medical death investigator. She's been on many times, and she has given quite a bit of great information. I have some replays that Barbara, some previous videos, you can watch them on the replay. I'll link some of her stuff with me down here in the chat, not in the chat, in the comment section, so you guys can check out some of the work and some of the conversations that I had with her. Hello, Lieutenant Pete Pranzo. Thank you for joining. You know, again, I got so much positive feedback on last night's interactive educational live stream that when I told Ed, he was like, Ed Wallace was like, hey, I want in on it, especially if Barbara's going to be there. So Ed Wallace is looking at the chat, the comments left down in the video from last night. So make sure you send some love to Ed. I guess one of the viewers told him he looks like Kevin Costner. So he sent me a message tonight and said, Ron, DutyRon, one of your viewers, one of your followers and one of the subscribers left a message that he looked like Kevin Costner. So I started laughing when he told me that, because I was like, oh, that's a first for me. So yeah, John Walsh will be on in about 15 minutes, and we'll wrap it up so this way you guys can go watch. I know, Joe Murray, I know you got everybody's got a different opinion of John Walsh, and I respect everybody's opinion, obviously. So, you know, again, this is a case that tugs at the heart. And I just have to say this. There was a posting that was shared in one of the fake book groups, that there was supposed to be a service on Sunday out in Long Island for Gabby Petito. I spoke to one of her family members. I didn't speak to the mom or the dad, but one of the extended families. And that is not verified, and that is not happening. So for those, yeah, it's the ID channel. So by a show of hands, who saw that post? Who was looking at that post? It was a post that was shared in one of the Gabby Petito Facebook groups, and it said on Sunday there would be something out in Long Island and Holbrook. I looked at it. It was actually a link. You click on the link, it takes you to a funeral home. I think it was Maloney and Sons over in Holbrook, Long Island, but it turned out to be a hoax, at least according to one of Gabby's family members. So again, you know, it's this is just part of the fake book garbage that's out there. So be careful when you see stuff. Make sure you vet it. As soon as I saw it, yes, the show is at 10 o'clock. Yes, Kathleen, it's at 10 p.m. It's coming up in 15 minutes. So if you guys want to see it, I will be ending this live stream so you guys can see it. But I just wanted to let everybody know that is not something that's on the table. That's not happening on Sunday. I read it, and immediately I went to get verification of it. And as soon as I went to get the verification, I was told that that's a big negative. That's a big negative. So, again, I appreciate the positive feedback from last night and on all of the live shows that we do. So it's on the ID network for those of you who are watching or looking to watch the John Walsh special. It's an hour long. Roll Tide Rita, thank you for being here. And then listen, let's do a quick modified roll call. If you're new and your very first time watching, let me know by putting new in the chat, so this way I know you're new. And I'd like to say hello to all the new folks because I don't get to everybody on every live. Hello, Randy Horton. Well, good to see you. Hi, Wendy. Thank you for being new. Great to see you. Thank you. This is when the chat flies. Hi, Joyce. Thank you for being new. Hunt3516. Dippity Doo is new. Kim. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you for being new. Nate Dog. Good to see you. Nate Dog is in the house. Hello, Heather O'Brien. New. Jamie. YMS is new. Hello from Sarasota. My heart goes out to the folks in the Sarasota community in Sarasota County. In Sarasota, it's just a difficult time for everybody down there. Heather, thank you for being new. Hi, Jamie. Great to see everybody joining in. Hello from Kinda New, says Jessica. I got you. Thank you. Hi, Janine. Good to see you. Thank you, Ann. Hi, Kathy. Michelle. Tina, welcome. Thank you for being new. Hi, Janine. There's a lot of people just checking in. Tiffany Cook, new from Florida. Hello. Hello from New Jersey. Good to see you. All right. So, again, folks, Richella Pranzo, that's Pete's better half, Lieutenant Pete Pranzo. Thank you for joining and thank you for always being here. Becky, love and respect right back to you. Thank you for loving the channel. I appreciate it. Guys, again, tomorrow night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, I will set and schedule a live stream. This way you guys know when the live stream is going to be. I will set it and schedule it. It'll give you time to see the notification and set the reminder bell. I'm going to have a medical examiner. She wasn't a medical examiner, but she was the chief of staff. She was the bigwig at the New York City Medical Examiner's Office. I want her to come on, and this is what I asked her to do. I asked Barbara if she would come on and just give us, for those of us who don't know what an autopsy entails, I asked her to give us, in basic terms, the steps and process that goes on during the course of autopsies. I know she's conducted or been around over 500 autopsies over her time. So she knows what needs to be done in a case like this and in other cases, what has to be done, why it takes so long. We're going to ask her questions. We're going to ask her how long it takes to get the tox reports back. Why does it take so long? What are some of the stumbling blocks? What are some of the things that are straightforward? You know, I'm going to open up my Discord group. So this way you can ask some questions before the show. So here's my call to action for everybody. If you're not in my Discord group, go over to DutyRon.com. Go to DutyRon.com, and on DutyRon.com, there it goes, you can ask for an invite to my Discord group. And go over there and there'll be a question group, a question room, question for a live show on autopsies. And inside there you can put your questions in and I will ask them live on the show. I'll have a 15 or 20 minute question and answer session with Barbara Butcher. And she will give us her professional medical answer. So this way we're not in the dark and we're not guessing and we don't have to rely on Facebook or some of these people who just throw out just crazy rumors. We'll get it straight from the professional. And that's what we do here. It's a true crime channel that covers Crime Time with DutyRon, covers missing person cases and criminal cases from a police perspective. And that's the great part about what we do here is we try to educate with the best possible folks who have walked the walk and talked the talk, people who have done the job. So this way there's no guesswork in it. So just again, by a show of hands, let me know if you will be able to attend this live stream, and if not, you can always watch the replay. Thank you, Pink Karate. I like that screen name, Pink Karate. Thank you for being new. We got another 5 minutes before we wrap it up. Factual Breakdown, thank you for always being here. JR, Barbara, hello. Good to see you, Pink. Princess Michelle, Ghost. Thank you, Joyce, Janine, Ditzy, Nancy. Hello, Nancy. Good to see you. Tracy, thank you. Maui Swift is here. Awesome. You guys are awesome. Josh, thank you for being a happy chick. Thank you so much. The chat's moving so fast that I can barely see it. Roll Tide Rita, thank you. All right, good. Thumbs up. Excellent. I appreciate it, guys. Again, John Walsh is going to be on tonight. Listen, he's not for everybody. Kathy from Texas, great to see you. Thank you. Hi, Kyle. Stephanie P, good to see you. Thank you for being new and thank you for being here. Lacey, always great to see you. You know that. I appreciate you tremendously. Um, so yeah, you're not going to want to miss tomorrow night's live stream. Tonight, if you don't have the ID network, you may be able to get his show online. Um, you may be able to get it online tomorrow. Tonight. So try to Google the show and see if you can pick it up online somewhere. But I think it's the ID network, and my channel is 171. So I'm going to be watching it on my cable service. It's Altice One. So if you're in this listening area here, just tune in to channel 171, and you'll be able to hear it. It's about an hour long, I believe. John Walsh's special is going to be about an hour long, dedicated to Gabby Petito. In this case, you're going to hear him talk not so nicely about the dirty laundry folks. He's not going to be very kind to them, and rightfully so. Um, it is supposed to be about Gabby. He's been promoting it all week, so it should be about Gabby. But it's not starting for another 3 minutes. So thank you for loving the show and thank you for being new. Hi, Jennifer Nobles. Good to see you. Hey, guys, on another note, I want to say thank you, Jennifer, for being here. She just reminded me. Yesterday, it was 9 months that Orrin and Orson West, our boys, went missing from California City and Bakersfield. On the 21st, yesterday was 9 months that they've been missing, and we have no answers. And that's a case that I covered heavily. There's about 46 replays here on my channel, and it's labeled Orrin and Orson West. Go over and check out that playlist. Get yourself familiarized with that case, because we're going to be diving back into that case and going over it again. Orrin and Orson West, 3 and 4 years old at the time, now 4 and 5 years old. It's 9 months. We have no answers. Little kids that just vanished out of their backyards, allegedly, out of the backyard in California City. I want to continue that conversation and continue to talk about those boys as well. We are in the midst of this Gabby Petito case and Summer Wells and also Maya Miliete, and we are dealing with Barry Morphew, who got out on bail. This is a crazy week for true crime, and it is just so much stuff to cover. I'm not done with Summer Wells. I'm going to have a special pinpointed show on drone searches. We're going to be talking about Brian Laundrie, dirty laundry, they say. I'm going to have pinpointed drone operators who are going to talk about searches via drone. And we're going to get into that in the future. I'm going to have that going on in the future. So those are going to be upcoming shows that we're going to do, and you're not going to want to miss them, because it's a chock full of information about searching, not just for missing people, but for anybody that goes lost while hiking, or special needs children that run outside the house and go missing. How important drones are in recovery of humans and recovering people alive, not just people who have passed on. So it's a really important thing, and I hope you'll join me. I'm going to go and watch this special in a couple of minutes. I know the first few minutes is just a bunch of introductions and things of that nature. But I believe, Nancy Eileen, that you can get it online. Jen Lowe, thank you for becoming a member. Wait a minute, member for 2 months. It's not becoming a member. That's just another member message. I like that highlighted member message. Thank you. Thank you for that. So again, it's channel 171 on my cable, but it's not going to probably be for you. But go over and check it out. Great. It should be an informative show. It should be high energy. John Walsh has been showing us for the last couple of days how invested he is in Gabby Petito. He was not saying some nice things about the Dirty Laundrie family, as he calls them. So go on over and check it out. Miguel says arrest the parents. I'm with you on that. If they have committed a crime and they are arrestable, we want to see them locked up. We want to see them in handcuffs. So again, folks, I appreciate everybody being here. Tomorrow night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, I will have a legal medical death investigator, a retired legal medical death investigator, Barbara Butcher. She is going to be on with us to talk about Gabby Petito's autopsy and what could be possibly entailed and what and what goes on in there. We're going to have a lot of questions. There'll be questions and answer. I will have my prepared questions for Barbara. Again, I appreciate everybody coming. You don't want to miss this one because this one is going to be good. It's going to be interesting. If you suffer from any type of PTSD or sensitive topics or sensitive conversation like this might not be your thing, then I would say maybe consider passing on it. So again, folks, I'm going to wish you a lot of love and respect. You're welcome, Bowie girl. My pleasure. Hey, everybody. Hey. Do you think Summer Wells' case will go cold? I'm losing hope for all of these cases. I don't think so. It's nowhere near going cold yet. Hey, everybody. Hey. No, it's not going cold. My answer is no. Will it in the future go cold? It's possible. Guys, everybody that's asking for the link, I don't know exactly. I don't know the show link. I don't know what your service is. You got to look in your service area. Just search in your Google search bar. Search for ID Network. Search for ID Network. For folks that are saying people are in custody and things of that nature, I don't know anything about that. None of it has been. If it's not, let me just say this. If you didn't hear it from law enforcement and you heard it on Facebook or you heard it on internet, on social media, chances are it didn't happen. If the parents were in custody, there would be a press conference immediately following. So let me just say this. Stop being fooled by fools. Don't be fooled by fools. So wait until it gets verified. If you don't get a verification, wait until the morning and wait for someone to tell you from law enforcement side that that it happened. And if it didn't, if you don't get it from there, and it didn't happen. So again, I'm gonna go check out this show. So much love and respect. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video. As I like to end all of these, God bless the world. God bless the United States of America. And God bless each and every one of us here in the chat. And all victims of crime and their families. But especially at this time, Gabby Petito and her family. And again, as I said, all victims of crime. But we have to, right now, they're just, they're going to have to bury a loved one in the near future. Gabby Petito, may she rest in peace. And let's send them strength, love, and positive vibes, as we do to all families of crime, all victims and families. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much for joining. God bless, guys.